Hello, and this is Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe, and the Blight Below. That is a long fucking name, but this game is awesome. This is developed by Square, and it is a beat-em-up RPG. That's the best way I can describe it. So as you can see, I've put a lot of play into this game. I love this game. It is amazing. I probably love it more than I should. I wouldn't say it's like the perfect game, but well, I'll show you. I'll explain a little bit about it. I would give a spoiler warning, but honestly this game is definitely not... Yes, okay, shut up. No, shut up. Shut up, I'm talking. This game is not really about the story, to be honest. It's a very simple RPG type story. This is one of my companions. This is Yangus. He uses an axe. He's fat. He's funny. This is, Terry. He's your swordsman. He's cute. And he's kind of a jerk. This is just a guy. Anyway. This is a beat-em-up, kind of like Dynasty Warriors, or Hyrule Warriors if you play those games. It's very similar to that. You'll get like a little map and you run around and you fight monsters and you collect items and you use those items to build other items which you use to build even better items, and you get weapons and everyone has funny accents, and it's a great game. It's just a cute, fun little game. They're making a sequel and I am super fucking excited for that. Unlike my Minecraft story mode thing I did earlier, I'm going to be commentating a lot more on this one, because there's a lot less talking in this one. This guy collects medals. He says I only have 2, but that's because I just used, actually, medals to upgrade my equipment. Your characters all have their own equipment. They have different weapons. They can actually change their weapons. There's my slime sword. It's a DLC thing. It's not very good. This is your first sword. You can change your weapons. And your shields as well. I have pretty much all the best stuff on my guy right now. Ring of Immunity stops me from getting poisoned, which is great. I don't have its alternate costume, but I'm actually working toward getting that right now. Here's one of my other characters. This is Isla. She uses a boomerang. And, I don't use her a whole lot, to be honest, but she's a magic user. She's more of a magic character. This girl punches everything, and she can create mirages. This is Terry. I was talking about him earlier. He's your alternate swordsman. Very quick attacks. I'll show you all of my other allies quickly. This is Yangus. He's from one of the more popular Dragon Quest games. Many of you have played it probably for the PS2. He uses an axe. Another character from that same game is Jessica. She's one of my favorite characters in this game. I use her all the time. She's a whip. Then we have Mira. She is a character I just got. As you can see, I don't have her quite as equipped as everyone else. She's a scepter. She's a mage as well. This is Hero, and he uses a spear. I also like him quite a bit. Bianca is a bow user. I literally just got her as well. I haven't been very good with her myself, but she's good as an AI partner. I find she's a good support because she stays back, and this guy is your beast. He just beats everything up really quickly and really powerfully. So those are your characters. I think there's one other character or something. I haven't figured out quite how to get him yet. You have an alchemy pot. You throw materials in there and you make stuff with it.
Hello there.
This girl's your post office. We don't have any mail right now. And then this girl over here gives you quests, which I think I can... Oops, sorry. I go too quickly. So I haven't finished any, but I have a bunch of ongoing stuff. So I have to, collect some Dragonhide, kill some of these enemies, find some more Malign. And this is an actual, quest that I have to do, which is very hard. Oh my god, it's the hardest quest. I'm a good way through the game. I'm not going to be doing a series on this one though. I just want to show this game off because I love it and not a lot of people know or talk about it, and I think it deserves a lot more attention. So without a further ado, I'm actually gonna go change my party. No, wait, no. Never mind. I'm not going to go change my party. I'm just gonna go do a little skirmish so I can show you guys some gameplay really quickly, because that's what I really want to do. I'm not gonna do that quest right now because it's fucking hard. Let's see, where should I go? That's a story, but I don't know if I want to do a story event right now because I don't want to give away anything in the story, even though I just gave away a bunch of stuff. That stuff isn't that important, but... I think this is a boss? Oh no, no, it's a fight. Okay, let's do this one. Oops. I haven't played this game in quite a while, but it doesn't take too much to pick up again. Oh, it is like a boss fight. Alright, so you can jump up in the air and do like aerial attacks and stuff like that. You have a light attack, which is your square button, and you have a heavy attack, which is your triangle, and you can combo those together. I'll show you the ballista, actually. You can use this to fire, cannons at people, believe it or not. I'm gonna shoot them at the boss, and these flying guys. Actually, I'm gonna shoot them at these flying guys, because they are incredibly annoying. They use magic spells on you. In this original fight, I did not get this many bullets, but I'm just gonna unload on this boss. And I am out of ammo. I'm also a little bit over-leveled for this fight, so if the game seems really easy at any point, it could also become incredibly hard out of nowhere. But if you... like any RPG, you do have to grind a little bit. I wouldn't say you have to grind too much. It depends. If you decide like you're gonna use one party, just like, oh, I'm gonna use these 4 characters forever, you don't have to grind that much. But if you're like me, and you decide that you want to make your party balanced, then yes, you do have to grind. So it's up to you how you play the game. This is a giant chimera. I've never seen a chimera this big. Oh, you also get monster helpers, which are on your bottom. You control the D-pad, and you can summon them, and they will help you out in battle. So this is my skeleton friend. His name is Bones. That is... yeah, I guess that's what a skeleton would be named. The boss healed itself, as you have noticed. Oh, I can show us some cool moves. Watch this. So... you can use your different spells. I'm not using them very well right now. What you should do is you combo them. So you do like 4 hits and then a magic spell, and that does a lot of damage. This game is very fast-paced, very chaotic. I would honestly say it probably looks more chaotic to watch it than it does to actually play, because I know exactly what's going on right now. I don't know what this guy's name is. Oh, I think we have a ballista over here I can use. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh yeah, I got 100 bullets. This boss is dead. He's dead. Let's take him down. One of my Chimera's name is Raven. They get random names, and sometimes they can be very funny, and sometimes they can be very weird and random. Actually, weirdly enough, when I first heard of this game, I watched someone play it on YouTube, and it was this exact fight. I did not even realize I was picking this fight. Pick up all the items you can. You need them. You need every item you can find. Crafting is invaluable to you in this game. You can make some rare... ooh, let's go fight this robot. Oh, I can't get over there. Alright. Let's take out this guy then. He's rolling, so you don't want to get caught in that. I love this game to death, though. It is super fun. It's a really good game for me to play when I want just kind of some... really... not super hard, but not super easy either. I almost died. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. I'm hitting the wrong button. I can't remember how to do my, special. It's one of these buttons. I'll remember. Oh, there's my map. I'm about to die. I need to remember how to do my, There it is. Circle. So now I'm in a super mode, and I can do a super attack and do a lot of damage. Like crazy damage, but I'm gonna finish this guy off really quick. And then you go Super Saiyan. You might have noticed the graphics look a lot like Dragon Ball Z. And that's because the artist who does all the artwork for Dragon Ball Z does the artwork for this game as well. Which is why you've got your spiky hero guy, your spiky haired guy, and the characters look very kind of silly and cute. I love it. I love the artwork in this game. It's terrific. Okay, so that was actually pretty close. I almost died because I wasn't paying attention to my health, but I won, so that's good. I want to show off some of the other characters as well. Before I open this chest, because that will end the battle, I want to show this. You can summon big robots to the fight with you, and they'll help you out. In the sequel, you can actually play as monsters, which I'm super excited to be able to do that. But anyway, let's open our chest and get our reward. That will always be something, Fisticup. I've actually never gotten one of those before. I think it's a material. So this guy is your hero, he's your main character, and he's an original character for this game. You can actually play as him or a female character. But they're both in your party. And they're both technically playable, but he's the main guy that I chose. He has a default name, which is Alucius, I believe. But his name is Chaco here, just like my online persona. You also get points, which I'm going to explain right now, because it's a very, very big part of this game. You get skill points for all your characters, and you get this amazingly big graphic. You start out with nothing, everything is grayed out. You can upgrade everything from your health, to your strength, to your resilience, to magic, to your wisdom. As you can see, I don't use this guy as a mage, but you can, because he does have spells. So if I were to level all these up, then that zap spell I was using would do a lot of damage. But I decided to use him as a fighter, so I'm gonna level that up. But then I have, like, a character... I have this girl here, and I've been leveling her up as a mage. So you can actually decide how you want to level your characters up, and do whatever you want with them. If you're not into RPGs, you don't really have to focus on it too much. You can always just be like, well, I'm just gonna put on strength. But there's all this other stuff too. You can increase, like, all these special attacks and do special things like that. You can get things where, like, if you get into critical condition, if you get the low health, like you saw when I was in very low health, I started doing more damage because I have this. So you have to put a little bit of thought into stuff, but I like that. I love that in games. I'm gonna do all this off camera though, because it's boring to watch. So I'm just gonna go right back into a battle and show you some of these other characters, because they're so cool. I'm gonna put the king into my party, actually. If anyone wants me to explain anything, let me know.
Well, hello.
Hello. She's pretty.
And what can I do for you?
She is pretty for an anime character. I want to put... Actually, I'm going to show off Jessica, because she's badass. And I'm going to show off the king, and I'm going to show off my babe, Elena.
How can I? Don't be a
That's pretty much my main party for the most part. Elena, I love her because she can create copies of herself and take out groups really quickly. I'm not really into the magic uses in this game, to be honest, but that's just me. You might not be like that. You might be completely different. As much as I hate doing them usually, I want to show off just kind of like a Colosseum battle, because I love the Colosseum area. And that way I can just show off... I'm going to try to show off all the special moves. This is going to be a short video though. I don't plan on playing the heck out of this game live, because it's an RPG and I find those are hard to stream. But I am going to play this bit. Okay, so I already showed you this guy. I'm not playing as him again. I cannot believe how many times I forgot. It didn't change my party! Oh, guys. I goofed up. Okay, well I'm going to show off Elena, so let's go beat up some zombies. As you can see, she has an attack where she actually goes flying up into the air, and then I can crash down onto the ground and do massive damage to these guys. Just like that. And now you can see I have duplicates running around and they're helping me, and I'm doing twice the damage with her now. So if you jump up like this and hit square, you crash down and just beat the crap out of them with your feet. And this girl is super, super strong. And you get her early, too. You get her, I think, in, like, almost this, maybe the 3rd or 4th battle or something like that. They also have healers on their team. There's a quest you can do to defeat a certain amount of enemies, and you get rewards, which you use to unlock more stuff. This game is very much fight monsters to unlock stuff, to fight more monsters to unlock more stuff, and it works in that sense. It is very much a beat-em-up. You have to be into that kind of thing. I actually, to be honest, I listen to music while I play this game. I put on some relaxing music, and I get super relaxed and mellowed out, and I beat the crap out of monsters. That's what I do. But that's what I do. That's my thing. I like it. Here's my multi-fist attack. I'm gonna have to go out and switch out my party. Ooh, there's a chest up there I haven't opened up. Let's get that. Chests are great. Materials are RNG, but I find they're pretty good at dropping rare stuff as long as you're persistent. The really rare stuff drops from bosses, generally speaking. But I don't find bosses are too hard to replay, actually. They're pretty easy, for the most part. Especially if you grind and level up, as I said. As you can see, Elena's, Isla, sorry, is only level 28, so you can see I don't use her very much. That's why she's in my party, actually, because I want to level her up. But generally speaking, you want your characters to be around the same level as your hero. But it's very hard to keep them all around the same level as him, because he levels up... Because you can't remove him from the party, so he levels up the most. But it's good to have a super strong guy with you all the time anyway. Because then you always know you're safe. Sorry I'm not using a lot of special attacks, I kind of zoned out there. Okay, the chest. I want to get that chest. Where was it? It was up on one of these balconies. There's treasure chests that randomly spawn in the areas, and they give you some cool stuff. Oops. But I might as well show off Elena while she's here. Horse manure. Great! I got poop. Isn't that awesome, guys? You know what I'm gonna do with that? Probably sell it. Oh, you can also break these jars. So she uses a boomerang, which is a long-ranged weapon, and I find it really weird, but it attacks in like an arch. So you have to kind of like know how her attacks work. She's good against bosses, because they're very big and easy to hit. Her triangle attacks actually hit pretty well. I just upgraded her recently though. I have the best stuff on all my characters right now, so usually I can, even with characters that are low leveled, I can still take out everyone I need to. I don't know what that was, that she just did. Oh right, yes! You can level up your magic, your MP, by holding down circle, which is very nice to be able to do. I'm gonna show off her magic though, because that's what she's all about. So she's got this... It actually summons a bird of flame. I'm running away from the bad guys. He can do something cool called zoom. And you can pick where you want to go on the map, so I saw a bunch of guys over here. And now I'm right in the action again. I don't know what... That was a boost. I think I just buffed my party. With the magic users, everything around you just starts exploding like crazy. It's part of the reason that I don't like using them too, because even though they have area of effect, which is useful, some people will like that. Oh, these guys are great to fight. They drop good stuff. But I'm gonna use this guy. This is my, other sword user. I'd like him. The reason I don't use him a lot is because he's very much like Chaco. And I don't like that. I like to use a different variety of characters. So, I do like his twister attack, it's cool. It's good if you're surrounded, because then you can, oh, he creates clones as well, which is great. So he does actually play pretty differently than Choco does, but, one good thing about him, though, is he shares weapons with Choco and this other girl, so you don't have to buy all these new weapons. Ow. Okay, let's try to see if we can get our, you see that purple bar on the left? If I fill that up, I can do their special attacks, so I'm gonna charge this up. And actually, let's get some help. Let's get some guys to help us. But I'm gonna charge this up because I want to showcase some of these because they're really cool. This was gonna remind you of Dragon Ball Z. It reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. And they're like looking constipated and charging up their attacks. He does look pretty. He looks like he's gotta go to the bathroom pretty bad. Look at him. He's like, "Ugh!" But to believe me, this is useful. This is not very helpful in a boss fight because they will literally come after you, but... And... explode. Alright, so I'm gonna show this off now. This is gonna be dumb to do this on these bad guys, but... this looks pretty frickin' cool, though. And every character has one of these. Oh, so she's almost there, so let's charge hers up too. I'm sorry. The looks on their faces when they're doing this. Okay, there's a group of enemies to my right. So let's go and... oh, this is gonna really waste it, but let's do it anyway. Hers is crazy. She literally shoots a huge fireball at them, which comes out of nowhere. Okay, I would show you Isla's, but I want to show off some other characters, so we're gonna evac. Sorry that I brought the wrong party with me. I do this a lot. Cause, it actually requires you to confirm that you have the right party set up. And because of that, I often just go back out and run right into the level and forget to change my party, which really sucks. Those guys, I got a mini medal, which is really great. Because I need those right now. And the horse manure. Oh, you can also get items from these. Usually it's stuff like horse manure and iron nails and toad oil, stuff that you don't... and money, which is a little bit helpful, but they don't really give you a lot of money. But to be fair, you can get these as free every time, so you might as well. You can talk to your friends if you want. I'm not going to, but... oops, sorry. Sorry about that.
And what can I do for you?
Alright, so let's, I want to show off Jessica, 'cause she's my favorite character in this game. Since I've already shown you her, let's show off Yangus.
Let me go to work.
These two are friends, actually. They're from the same game. And, let's show off the king. King Doric. This guy is a mad powerhouse. Oh, I did it again. Did you see that? I hit circle to go back instead of hitting, confirm. Can you tell that I'm an impatient fellow?
Don't be a stranger.
I'm actually not super impatient, but this guy lets you replay story events, which is really great, but I would rather level up and do quests because it's more useful. Anyway, let's go do a different level so I can show off some other levels too. Let's go to Calbera. I'm gonna go to the actual town. Oh, except I hate this town. It looks stupid. Let's go to the meadow. I'm playing on Hero, so these monsters should be a little stronger than the ones I just fought, but that's okay. I have a powerful party with me. And I like the meadow. It's a very pretty area. Kind of plain, This is one of the first areas you unlock as well, so I'm not spoiling too much here. I don't know why I just charged in like that. Okay, so let's show off Mr. Yangus. I don't use him actually too often. Not that I don't like him, it's just he's slow, and I don't tend to like slow characters. But let's show him off. He's a big buff fellow, and he'll just trash people, which is great. There's some devils over here. Helm Splitter. Literally just... all his attacks, he just smashes everything. Which is great. Who doesn't like a character who just takes care of business? He also aggroes enemies, which is a unique thing for him. I actually wish you could do that with some of the other characters, because sometimes enemies will just wander around and it's really frickin' annoying, because you want to just fight them, right? And he can just be like, hey, I'm over here. And gets their attention. I'm gonna show you Jessica. She uses a whip, and she's the fastest character in this game. She just... and I love using her because she has area of effect attacks, but you can also target specific enemies with her. She's got so many useful skills. Look at that. Look at this girl. She's just trashing them. Okay, I thought he was a bad guy for a second there. You can get put to sleep. Ooh, a King Slime! These guys are great to fight. This is Doric. He is a beast. He literally has an attack where he spins around on his staff and just hits everything. Everything and everyone, and this one right here. I almost feel OP using him. I think he's probably the most overpowered character in this game. He's also one of the first characters you get, so you can start leveling him right off the bat. But wait until I show you his one attack that he has. It's called Royal Wrath. Yeah. That's right! He summons a fucking meteor from the sky! And that move is one of the most useful moves in the game. If you are surrounded by powerful enemies, use that and they will get out of your way. Now I will tell you, when you first get him... oh, here we go, we'll use it on this ugly motherfucker here. When you first get him, you can only use that attack once. He does not have a lot of MP, but I leveled up all of his MP, so now I can use it literally about 4 times in a row. And so now I can just trash enemies with him. I have no problem. The only enemies I ever have a problem with are the very, very, very powerful ones in the really, really high level quests. And even that... if I'm gonna go against them, I bring him. Doric's my man. He's my main man. But see, now I can't use it anymore because I'm out of MP. But... now I can show you this. He actually has one of the worst... power-up, high tension attacks, though. Probably because he's so powerful. You don't really even need it. But his is the worst one, I think. Just because, he does all this fancy stuff. But then he attacks in this very small area right in front of you, and look, it didn't even kill this guy. Royal Rumble! I'm gonna try to show you hers. I did not want to see up your skirt, buddy. No, stop doing that, please. That is inappropriate, and I will kindly ask you to stop. Oh yeah, you can dance and heal your party, which, by the way, not a lot of characters have healing spells, and healing spells are insanely useful, especially in boss fights. I cannot stress how useful they are. And then that sexy beam thing I did, I can't remember what it does, actually. I think it makes your enemies be like, what? I don't use it very often, but all her other stuff is very useful. Okay, great, so he's dead. And, I'm just gonna have her do her thing for a sec, because there's a big group of enemies right in front of me, I can't see them, but they're on the map. Oh, there they are, to my right there. And I'll show you her high tension before we stop here. Okay, let's finish this off with Jessica's high tension, guys.
You brought this on yourselves.
And she does a fucking Kamehameha. Pretty much. Yeah. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, oh, she didn't kill the troll, but these guys are really strong, and she took them down to one knee, so we can take them out now really easily. Okay, so yeah, that was Dragon Quest Hero. This is called Dragon Quest Heroes. It is on the PS4 PSN store. It is not with PS3, just with PS4. This game is colorful. And it is coming out, the sequel for this game though is coming out, and I played the demo and it looks 10 times better. And I already am in love with this game, so expect to see me probably streaming that one. But I am gonna end off at this one. I am gonna stream something else in a couple minutes though. So stay tuned, and thank you for joining me.